3 intersections with a history of safety issues will be getting traffic signal improvements. The project includes the installation of a new signal with pedestrian improvements at US 15501 Business, also known as Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard at Hope Valley Road. In addition, a pedestrian signal will get installed at Garrett Road in front of Jordan High School. And pedestrian improvements will also be made at an existing signal on US 15501 Business at James Street. This project will cost approximately $360,000. The upgrades will improve traffic control at each location and use emerging traffic signal technologies to improve safety for motorists, transit, bicyclists, and pedestrians. All of the intersections are owned by the NCDOT and maintained by us. They were identified as priority improvements under the Vision Zero program. That program is focused on eliminating all traffic fatalities and severe injuries while increasing safe, healthy, and equitable mobility for all. More information about Vision Zero and all current plans and projects can be found on the Transportation Department's homepage at durhamnc.gov and at Move Safe Durham on Twitter. Changes are being made to our parking violation fine and fee structure. The changes will reduce and modify the escalation of fee rates for late payments, as well as implement payment plans. These modifications are being made in order to decrease the financial burden fines and fees placed on low-income residents and communities of color. The current late penalty of $40 for a $30 parking violation will now be changed to $10, and the current late penalty of $75 for a $50 violation will also be changed to $10. In addition, an installment plan for eligible low-income residents will be established based on equity considerations. The terms of that plan will be stated in writing and made easily available to the general public. All of these changes will go into effect on July 1st. To review the ordinance changes in detail, visit durhamnc.gov/agenda center for the June 6th City Council meeting. Be sure to also follow at Move Safe Durham on Twitter. Downtown visitors, residents, and employees will soon be paying more to park in city-owned decks and surface lots. The City Council approved a downtown parking fee increase during its June 6th meeting. Transportation staff say the increase will help to make the best use of existing parking assets, while also helping to cover the cost of several investments. These include new downtown parking garage and associated ground-level retail and commercial spaces, uniformed unarmed security guard services, upgraded security and surveillance systems, and new parking management software with enhanced online customer features. The hourly rates will increase from $125 to $225 in a garage and from $150 to $250 for on-street parking. These rates would be in effect from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Monthly parking rates will go from $100 per month to $140 for non-assigned spaces in the parking garages, and the special event rate will increase from $5 to $7. This rate would replace a daily evening flat rate fee. A voucher program will be established to cover half the cost of any monthly pass for qualifying individuals. The daily flat rate parking fee will be eliminated. All of these changes will go into effect on July 1st. More information about parking in downtown can be found at parkdurham.org. Be sure to also follow at Move Safe Durham on Twitter. Public art may soon be adding to the experience of 9 bus shelters throughout Durham. The project was selected as part of the first cycle of participatory budgeting in 2020 and will take place at 9 bus shelters located across the 3 wards of our city. 7 of the structures involved will be new and located at existing stops that lack shelters and other amenities, and 2 will be at existing shelters. The goal is to improve the ridership experience and aesthetics, as well as contribute to renewable energy generation. To do that, the shelters will include 2D vinyl artwork commissioned by local artists using reclaimed materials, as well as solar panel installations at some of the shelters that will power lights and USB charging stations. Because 5 of the bus shelters will be located in the NCDOT right-of-way, the City Council adopted a resolution during its June 6th meeting in support of the public art project, in addition to authorizing the city to request an encroachment agreement with this state agency. The next step is to secure NCDOT approval to move forward, with the goal of all 9 bus shelter projects being completed by the late fall. Violation of the City Noise Ordinance is now back to being a misdemeanor. The City Council approved amending the ordinance to add that language during its June 6 meeting. The change was needed because while we prefer to deal with violations of the City Code by educating violators, other enforcement tools are sometimes necessary. State statutes had previously automatically made violation of a city or county ordinance a misdemeanor or infraction, but the General Assembly eliminated that as the default option in December of last year. Since then, we have not had criminal penalties as a potential enforcement mechanism for violations of the noise ordinance, nor for any other violations of the City Code. While a complete rewrite of the City Code is underway to address this, changes to the noise ordinance were expedited because of repeated complaints in recent months and with the expectation that there will be additional complaints as we head into summer. The change to the noise ordinance now means that criminal penalties may be imposed for violations. To review the ordinance changes in detail, visit durhamnc.gov/agenda center for the June 6th City Council meeting.